Andrew, hello and welcome.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet in person. Well, I guess not so much in person,
Over
but
Zoom. This is as close as we can get in
right.
2020.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be able to speak with you today about the Downtown Development Fund Council
hmm
and getting folks to join you in that work.
hmm
Yeah, so I'd love to start with getting an overview from you about what is the Downtown Development Fund Council and what do you do?
Sure. So the Downtown Development Fund Council is a group that is tasked with making advisements on how to spend some funding that was appropriated to the village in an effort to improve and enhance primarily the downtown corridor near Main Street, but with the hopes of also having that by extension, improve the village overall. And it can work in the form of capital improvements, or it can work in the form of more organizationally focused recommendations. But that's the general gist of the group.
And what are some of the accomplishments that you can point to that you're most proud of with that group?
Yeah, so I mean, the easiest things to point to are some of the more visible brick and mortar type things. One of the projects, or the most recent project we did, was our anti-litter campaign, the Little Big Picture campaign, which you can see, around again the downtown area, garbage can wraps, some posters, messaging to basically keep Ossining, clean and free of litter and trash, and follow the rules, to keep things looking nice. Another project that we did was the tree lights that line Main Street and State and Spring, the lighting of the trees, along with the tree wells around them, the metal wells that encase or encircle the trees and the cobblestone flower beds. Those are two of our probably most visible projects.
Beautiful. And what is it about this work that you find particularly compelling?
Well, it's great to be able to, help improve the community and that you live in. Not just, not just for yourself, but hopefully, to set an example and change, you know, change the viewpoint, culture, how people look and view and treat things. And really, we look at ourselves as a way to enhance the village administration and government, or at least make proposals to do that. There are some things that the village, board, administration, and departments can't necessarily tackle so easily and readily. So that's where a board like, or a group like ours, a council, comes in, and that can be very rewarding to make some suggestions that then are actually put into practice.
Amazing. So, who is the kind of person that would be a good fit for this group? Watching this video are people
Mhm.
that are thinking about joining
Mhm.
different committees and councils and
Mhm.
determining, is this a good fit? For whom would this be a good fit?
Sure. Again, this is strictly my opinion, but I think you should be, not whether it's on this particular council or any particular volunteer position. You should be energetic. You should be passionate. I like to consider it as, you have to be aggressive in your approach. Meaning, the most successful candidates are not going to be passive, that just show up to a meeting. They're going to be, they're going to treat this like a job, and be available. Not just, we realize everybody has different schedules and different personal obligations, but really trying to make yourself available as much as possible. And Just going back to treating things like a job or treating the position like a job. From my perspective, you really should be willing to research, do the legwork necessary, in order to make the best suggestion or best give the best advice possible. Just as an example, I know we spent a lot of time talking specifically to local business owners, in the downtown area, about some of the challenges or some of the things that they would like to see improved. We've also talked to, beyond just even the village. We've met with, for example, the development director for the city of Peekskill, to pick his brain a little bit. So it's really, like I said, it's not just showing up to a meeting when it's scheduled. It's really, being proactive and being energized and engaged in what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish, and what suggestions you're trying to make.
So it sounds like no special skills or certifications required. If you're somebody that has an interest in improving our downtown and improving life here in Ossining in ways that ripple across the village, then the Downtown Development Fund Council could be a good fit for you.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly, it certainly helps if you do have some background, whether, that may be, germane to the group, whether it's in business or, again, because this is a council that actually deals with, money, or it's making suggestions on spending funds. If you have a financial background, that certainly would enhance, being on the position, or being, creative, in helping think about creative ways to approach, whatever it is that the group is making a recommendation, thinking outside the box. But in general, I don't think there's anybody who's not qualified. I think the most important thing is having a passion for, improving where you live, and wanting to make and leave things better for, the next generations to come.
I think you said it well. Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate the time.
All right, you're quite welcome.